Honda is known for having a finger in every single pie, from creating aircraft to outboard motors for boats to boats themselves and ATVs. But the one thing that they're popularly known for are 2- and 4-wheeled vehicles. Today I'm joined by a racing driver. The man is Setshaba. Brother, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much, representing 4 Wheels.
4 Wheels, what have you brought today to the fight?
I have brought the amazing Amaze, and this is their latest offering, just a small, compact, little everyday car that is also popular with e-hailing services. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of these on your Uber apps and Bolt apps very, very soon.
Look, I'm pretty sure we will, and it is a great commuter. But if you think this is the ultimate commuter vehicle, I've got a surprise for you.
The Honda NC750X is the latest generation of one of the brand's most popular road bikes. Over the years, the NC750 has become famous for its reliability, fuel economy, and practicality for a daily road runner. Another unique feature is the dual-clutch automatic transmission, which makes it ideal for the urban commute. But more on that later. For now, back to Setshaba and the Amaze.
The new Amaze features Honda's latest design language with this really aggressive looking front grille borrowed from the likes of the Civic Type R. And it's sharper as well with these new LED lights. On the side, we see something that Honda is very good at. That is, at whatever price range, their cars tend to punch above their weight. And we see it here with these 15-inch alloy rims. Coming to the rear, you notice some very, very tasteful additions, like this shark fin antenna on the top. We have very tasteful minimalist badging at the back, and this really, really distinctive 3D light design. Looking at the side profile, the car has a bit of an odd shape with these super short overhangs, but a relatively long wheelbase. This is going to make sense once we get inside the car. We have this very 70s inspired dashboard with this panel here with venting effect and these very cool square vents. Very minimalistic, very simple, but it works. We have aircon, this cool touchscreen with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and these cloth seats. You may think cloth is not the material to go for, but on a hot day you can just jump straight in and you will not burn your back. And speaking of seating arrangements, I think it's time to head to the back. The Amaze has a party trick. The rear is arguably the Amaze's finest feature. We have enormous amounts of headroom. Legroom as well. Again, this is my natural driving position, but I can almost fit an arm between my knees and the front seat. And because the Amaze encourages you to carry a full load of passengers, you are probably going to have some luggage, and there is plenty of room for that too.
Alright, so Honda NC750X. It's funny because I have ridden this bike, but the version of the NC that I've ridden is probably 2 generations ago, and the contrast between the two bikes is huge. And the first thing you realize is literally how light the bike is. It feels super light. It just feels like it's got a low center of gravity, especially when riding and cornering, etc., which makes it a very agile bike. That's the beauty of it. Now, we do have Honda's parallel twin here, and I just love the rumble that comes from the parallel twin. And that is the NC. They've really maintained everything the NC750 is known for. We do have ourselves a 14-liter tank. Honestly, I do not know where all that fuel is or sits on the bike, but they've managed to build a 14-liter tank into this. It will give you a range of about 400 k's. 400 kilometers of riding range off one tank. I think you can't ask for better than that. Honda has added an extra disc in the front, and the funny thing is I had no idea that they'd done that until I started riding the bike and I realized that it stops so well. Like, you don't have to fight the front brake for it to stop. And that is because of that front disc that they've added. Should you be looking for a starter bike, would you be able to ride this as a beginner? I think you would. I think this would make such a perfect bike for someone who's getting into riding. It's not too much power, but it's enough. It's more than enough. It's also got that low seating position, which means your feet touch the ground. You are perfectly balanced, and it just works. That is the reason why the NC750 is such a popular bike. It literally just covers all of your bases.
All right, we are finally behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Amaze. It is only offered with a 1.2 liter 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated, so we have 66 kilowatts and about 110 Newton meters of torque. What I can say about the engine though is just how tractable it is. Despite having that relatively low power figure on paper, the engine is super usable. You have plenty of torque to get off the line. You never really struggle. You just need a car to be able to get off the line, keep up with traffic, and be fuel efficient. Honda claims combined fuel consumption of about 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. We have a 5-speed manual gearbox. It is very usable, very light clutch as well. So even in traffic, this being a manual, you don't feel like you are doing any hard labor. The roads in this area aren't great, and we are barely feeling the bumps. It's just, there's so much suspension travel for one, but also the damping matches everything very well. Oh, we're about to go into a deep pothole. That wasn't terrible at all. Infotainment system works very well. It's placed high in your field of vision, so you don't have to take your eyes off of the road too much. Ergonomics, every single thing is exactly where I need it. Start button, volume. You have physical buttons for the aircon controls. One thing I do enjoy is this driving position. It is quite high, but this enables you to have very good visibility outside of the car. Overall, you honestly can't get much better at this price point.
It has been a day and a half of riding around town, and I must be honest, it has been a ton of fun on this. Brother, how was it for you?
I think a lot more comfortable than you. I had my AC, I had my radio, just chilling. But it was a fun drive. That manual gearbox, had a lot of fun.
Smooth.
Going up, down, rev matching with the gears, because Honda likes doing that. They make whatever it is, they always drive well.
What are we looking at for price on that?
Pricing wise, it starts at $255, mid-spec 275 manual, goes all the way up to 295 for the full spec CVT. Not bad, like under 300 with everything packaged in. Yeah. How much do these go for?
Well, take a wild guess.
I will say about starting at 130.
Close enough. This
Close
is
enough.
150.
150.
So, 150 all in. I mean, non-bikers think this is expensive, but for 150, I mean,
honestly, when we met this morning, I thought, geez, this does not look like entry-level commuter.
Yeah. So 150 gets you in, and these are the options, guys. You could either choose a car from Honda, which is very nice to drive, like Setshaba said, or you could go two wheels.